Hello and welcome to Happy Wine Guy TV. I'm the Happy Wine Guy, and tonight I'm joined by my favorite guest, Craig Adcock from BellyUpBBQ.com. Hello, Craig.
Hello, Andy. Thanks for having me. I am so excited for our tasting tonight. As most of you don't know, one of my favorite things to do with Andy, or with the Happy Wine Guy, is to try to stump him. And being towards the latter part of October, I thought I would try to find a wine that may just do that. So, without any further ado, let's see what we have.
We don't have any ado. Well, Beaujolais.
Yes, not your mother's Gamay.
Yes, it might be.
Well, actually, it actually may be your mother's Gamay.
Well, would you like to open it?
I would.
The thing that is most surprising is that he actually brought wine instead of drinking wine. So,
there are firsts for many things.
well, let's get into Beaujolais a little bit. It sounds French because it is French. Beaujolais is Francais. It's made in Burgundy, which you guys probably know from making Pinot Noir. And in Burgundy, they only could make Pinot Noir and Gamay and probably a couple other things we're not going to get into. But a lot of people think Beaujolais is crap because they've only had Beaujolais Nouveau, which is a nice quaffer, but it is not necessarily a wine that you can sit down and think about. Apparently, BellyUpBBQ has brought me a wine to sit down and think about. So it's exciting for me, surprising.
Well,
why not?
Around. Yep. And actually, we got this. What was the last episode? Episode 6, 7?
You were in 6, but you were in 7.
Okay, so we had Kevin Hodge in 7.
Yes.
And I like to call Kevin Rain Man. Just unbelievable knowledge, wine depth and whatnot. So I ran into Hodgie earlier tonight, and I said, hey, we're doing another HWGTV episode. I want something seasonal. I was going to go with a little bit of rosé. And he said, he goes, have you considered, he goes, that's cool. Always such a nice guy. Have you considered seasonality Gamay or Beaujolais? I'm like, holy
Gamay,
there you are. So, and 'tis the season. I mean, the Beaujolais Nouveau, when does it come into season?
In November.
Yeah, so this is perfect. Turkey wine, grouse, fowl,
stop,
woodchuck.
A little bit. Yes, the thing about Beaujolais is that it would be a great Thanksgiving wine because Thanksgiving is traditionally very difficult to pair wines with because there's so many flavors on the table. You've got your turkey, your potatoes, your dressing.
Yep, some of the root veggies.
Right, and then somebody brings cranberries and corn relish and this and that, and it is, the cranberries throw a lot of stuff off. And then some people drink milk, they don't have wine, and it is very tough. So the best thing to do with Thanksgiving is a lighter red wine, like Beaujolais or Pinot Noir, or a white wine that everybody likes, like Gewürztraminer.
True.
It's just, Thanksgiving is such a tough wine to pair with because the flavor profiles are everywhere. So I'm very excited that you guys decided that I should be drinking Beaujolais tonight. It says 2008 on it.
Yeah, brand new.
This is the Pierre Chermay. I don't think I've had it before.
I know I definitely have not had it. So,
well, we're going to give it a try because that's what we do at Happy Wine Guy TV. As you might guess, or maybe not, it is a lighter red wine. Beaujolais from the Gamay grape does come out like that, but it doesn't mean that it is a wimpy wine because people keep getting Beaujolais Nouveau mixed up with real Beaujolais.
Yep. And I did an interview with graperadio.com earlier this summer, and I was quoted in, I truly think Gamay gets a bum rap. This grape is unbelievable, done well. So, let's see what we think.
See what we got here. I'll tell you what, I mean, I can smell it even before I get the glass to my nose, which is a nice sign. And it smells great. It has a little freshness. You know, it's a lighter body, but it comes out with freshness and a certain amount of like strawberry Kool-Aid.
Kind of the cranberries. I think you hit the nail on the head with some of the cranberries around the holiday table.
Yeah, almost a little essence of bubblegum in there too.
Yeah, some strawberry. I agree with that.
Ready to give it a go?
Let's roll.
Let's go. Okay. When I'm doing a tasting and not just sipping for myself, I like to make sure it goes all over my tongue. That's why I kind of chug it and swirl it around.
Kind of the Listerine effect, I like to call it.
Yeah, you do it. Make sure that it tastes every part of your tongue because you've got the sensors all over. Don't just put your tip of your tongue in there, otherwise you don't get the sweetness. All right, this one, it's smooth, it's mellow. I'm going back to what you said. I'm getting a little cranberry there in the finish.
Yep. The tart red fruit.
Yeah, but it's not heavy wine.
No. I did get a little burn when I swish it around. I mean, maybe that's just...
You think that's the alcohol?
You know, it's 12%. So I wouldn't think so, but the acidity in this is pretty high too.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have a tendency to just kind of mix and match the acidity and the alcohol.
That happens. When you get that big tingle and you get a lot of that zippiness, that's the acid in the wine. And if you get a lot of that too, sometimes it throws me off. I've had some like Sauvignon Blancs that were so acidic, and I thought they had bubbles in it.
Yep.
I said, this one going to Champagne Land? So this one is, yeah, I'll give it a little zippiness.
But this is, I think, definitely a food wine. You know, I think it would pair with some of the darker meats, like of the Thanksgiving turkey, perhaps. Mm-hmm. You know, honestly, I mean, we were kind of joking in episode 2, 3, or 4 about grouse and woodchuck and chicken hawk and all that, but I think goose would play pretty well with this. Well,
a beautiful thing about a lighter red wine that is balanced is that it pairs with almost everything. I mean, this would pair with a heavier fish. This will pair with anything fowl.
Yeah.
And even with some of the lighter pork dishes, maybe getting the beef, but
pork would play well.
It's a very, pork would be nice. It's a very versatile wine, these lighter reds. You know, it's opened up to me too. I'm getting a little bit of red cherry. I don't want to say dark cherry. It's not quite there, but big red cherry.
But the fruit is kind of dropping. It's kind of, it's what was that, 20,000 fathoms below the sea or whatnot. It's interesting to try it at the get-go, and then it actually starts dropping. Just, you can hear the bloops.
That was the Nautilus. The submarine was the Nautilus.
Oh, nice.
20,000 leagues under the sea.
I thought it was fathoms, but okay.
No, leagues,
but I think it may
leagues
have been
bigger than a fathom. Fathom's only like, remember how they said fathom?
No.
At night they would drop the knots down there and they were measuring knots and they'd say fathom, red rum.
I was in the crow's nest.
Exactly.
So, but I do like what the fruit's doing here. The fruit is definitely opening up. I think the cranberry is coming through. I'm kind of digging this.
All right, let's wrap this up because we want to keep these a little shorter.
Let's talk price point real quick before we wrap it up.
Okay, so Beaujolais, you're used to getting Beaujolais Nouveau for $9.99. What is this one?
$19.99. So is it at least twice the price point? I think so.
Well, when you want to have the right wine for Thanksgiving, and people are asking you about that, you should bring it. Mm-hmm. The thing too, usually when it's $20, it is appellation specific, which I don't quite see this one.
No, they kind of have fun on the label. So,
like Morgon is specific.
Yeah, but regardless, you're not going to turn anyone away, and you have a great story because Gamay. Maybe it. You're not going to turn anyone away with Gamay.
That's right.
Gamay is a great grape. Give it a chance.
Right, and you'll turn your friends onto it and they'll thank you for it. So I'm going to give it a Happy Wine Guy thumbs up. And until next time, wish you were here.